The primary and main heat exchangers are installed in the ram air system between the plenums. Ram air flows through the heat exchangers and decreases the temperature of the hot bleed air from the pneumatic system. The air cycle machine is installed between the heat exchangers and the condenser. Air enters the compressor from the primary heat exchanger and is compressed. The pressure and temperature increase. The air then flows to the main heat exchanger. Air then flows through the condenser and the reheater and expands across the turbine to drive the air cycle machine. The pressure and temperature decrease. The air then flows to the condenser. The expansion of the air in the turbine turns the turbine wheel, the compressor wheel, and the fan wheel. The fan wheel gives a flow of air through the ram air system if there is no ram air effect on the ground. The main heat exchangers are installed in the ram air system upstream of the primary heat exchangers. Ram air flows through and decreases the temperature of the hot air from the compressor of the air cycle machine. The reheater is installed between the main heat exchanger and the condenser. The hot air from the main heat exchanger increases the temperature of the cold air from the water extractor. The condenser is installed between the air cycle machine and the mixer unit. The cold air from the turbine of the air cycle machine decreases the temperature of the hot air from the reheater. The temperature of the hot air decreases to less than its dew point and the water in the air condenses. The water extractor is installed between the condenser and the reheater. It removes the water that concentrates in the condenser. The condensed water and the water from the split duct drain to the applicable water injector. A downstream check valve is installed between the condenser and the mixing unit. Air flows through the downstream check valve to the mixer unit. The downstream check valve closes if the air flows in the opposite direction. An anti-ice valve is used to stop, as a backup, ice formation downstream of the turbine. When a significant pressure drop is sensed, the valve opens, tapping hot air from downstream of the flow control valves. This hot air is delivered to the turbine, and this eliminates the formation of ice.